Something unfortunate happened to my W211 Mercedes E63 AMG. Hello and welcome to Accent on Cars. We are in the garage, guys, which means today I have another how-to or DIY video for you. Today I'm gonna fix a little crack, or what they call a bullseye, on my W211 Mercedes E63 AMG. But this process applies to any car. The product I'm gonna be using is this. This is the product, guys. It's called Permatex, and I've heard a lot of positive things about this. There are instructions inside, but I found them to be somewhat convoluted and hard to follow, so I decided to make this video. Hopefully you find it helpful and useful, and if you like the result, you can find the link to the Amazon in the description and down below. Every link and every purchase you make supports the channel a little. So let me show you the crack itself, the bullseye. But this is the one that I'm gonna be fixing today. As you can see, there's a little bullseye, and then hopefully you can see in the video, but it has started crack has started going this way. It's easier to see if you look at it from the inside of the car. So this is the crack, it's growing. So this is what I'm gonna be fixing today. The first step is to make sure that you wash the glass. Wash and clean it at least around the area that you're gonna be curing. So step number one is to open the alcohol prep pad and wipe around the broken area or the bullseye. It's important that you do it both from inside and outside. I don't know why, but they recommend that you do it both from inside and outside. It's highly recommended that you put a towel just under the area that you're going to be fixing, because if any of the resin runs down, the towel will catch it. Also, absolutely make sure you don't drop anything on the painted area. So next, now that we've wiped it a little, you're going to take the push pin from the pouch. Here's the push pin from the pouch. Hopefully we can see it. And what you're going to do is you want to carefully scratch the surface a little. This is really, don't try to punch it through. This is just really to make sure that you are getting any loose glass out. Okay, now that we have done that, next take the alcohol pad again and clean it one more time. Again, both from outside and inside. And I forgot to say, the ideal temperature is for the glass to be between 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't want to do it on a very hot glass, but you also don't want to do this process on a rainy day, because we will need the sunlight, UV, for the thing to cure. If it's a cloudy day, you will have to wait a little longer, maybe an hour or 2 hours. Next, take the sticky pad from the pouch, and you want to peel the back side of it, the white side, with your hands, just like this. And after, you must absolutely make sure that the center part of it, the crack or the bullseye, is in the middle of this, of the center. I think that the largest bullseye you can cure is this size, actually 1.1/4 of an inch or something is what they say. And when you stick it, you want to make sure that this tab is pointing upwards, just like this, not this way, not this way. It should be pointing up. Okay, so the crack is perfectly in the middle. Next, you want to push firmly on all the sides. Your goal is to make sure that there are absolutely no air bubbles, so get all the air bubbles out. And the easiest way to confirm is by looking from the inside of the car to make sure there are no air bubbles left. Now I can peel this blue tape off. So remove the blue tape. Now we need to grab this pedestal and align it with the tape. Make sure that the center of the pedestal aligns nicely with this little circle in the middle. You'll know that if you align the tab over here with the tab over here on the sticker. Okay, I think I got it right. Push on it to make sure it's sticking well. Next, we need to get the actual resin itself out of the pouch. This is what's gonna cure. You wanna cut the tip of it a little bit with the scissors. Be careful, do not spill it anywhere. So just like this, you want to insert it into this opening, and you want to empty 3/4 of it. It's going to be a little hard to understand what 3/4 is, but just make sure you are not emptying it all out. You will need some of it later. Just like this, and squeeze it in. I think that should be enough. So carefully put it aside. Now is the most tricky part. I mean, the part that was least understandable to me, at least from the manual. So you want to make sure that you take this syringe and insert into this opening over here with your one fingers on the pedestal. Insert the syringe and twist it gently all the way, gently but firmly. Like as much as you can. It should be really tight in there. Now you wanna pull the plunge until it's like there are like two grooves. You wanna pull it out to its like lowest second position. It's hard. It's like it doesn't want to come, but you gotta do this. Just do this, then turn the plunge. Sorry, it's hard to show guys, but you have to turn it and lock it. Okay. When we pulled the plunger out, we wanted to lock it using the clip like this at its lowest second indent. You can see it's kind of like sucked out some of the resin. That's fine, and you can see it's like bubbly. This like ensures that we are sucking out all the air out of the resin, you know, because we do not want any air bubbles in the resin. So now we have to wait 10 minutes. All right, it's been 10 minutes. So while making sure that the plunge stays where it is, we are carefully twisting the plunge or the syringe to take it out. Just be careful. Now this allows some air to enter into the syringe, as you could see. Now let's twist it back where it was. Just twist it back. Okay, again, careful. Twist it all the way. Okay, now this time we're gonna turn the plunge a little and push it down until it reaches its highest setting. Then we're gonna wait another 20 minutes. So turn it, push it down, and it's trying to escape, but you wanna lock it in its second setting and wait another 20 minutes. All right, so what we're gonna do now is to remove the whole thing, just like this. Put it aside. There's a blade that comes in the package. Be very careful. Please do not cut your hands or anything. Very carefully, just kind of like slide it under the sides of the sticker, just like this, to peel it off. So you see there's some resin running down, which is why we have the towel in here. Okay, now let's peel this off. Okay, just like this. Some resin, like I said, came down. Wipe it clean really nicely. Do not let it dry on the surface. Check this out, guys. It's cured really well. You can still see this little dot, but remember how it was kind of like growing sideways, that it was like turning into an actual crack. It's all gone. There's just this little dot left, but we are not done yet. There's one more step. So as the last step, we want to drop just one more drop of the resin onto this dot, and then we'll put this like film thing on top of it. So this way we did not squeeze this resin all the way, but we can like use 3/4 of it. Like put the film on top of it, hold with your hand, and force all the air out of it using your fingers and blade. So this process is very similar to replacing your cell phone screen protector. Alright, so this is it for now, guys. Now we have to pull the car outside and leave it under a direct sunlight. On a cloudy day like I have today, it's supposed to sit outside for at least an hour.